Vincent Crabbe was never the brightest, but he had a dangerous fascination with dark magic. Unlike Draco, who hesitated, Crabbe embraced the forbidden. His loyalty to Voldemort's ideology wasn't just blind obedience. It was curiosity mixed with recklessness. He wasn't just a follower, he wanted power. But dark magic isn't a toy, and Crabbe's eagerness to wield it without understanding the consequences sealed his fate in the Room of Requirement. Crabbe's most fatal mistake? The Fiend Fire. This wasn't just any fire. It was a cursed living inferno that devoured everything in its path. He unleashed it in the Room of Requirement, thinking he could control it. But dark magic doesn't obey the reckless. The fire spiraled out of control, consuming everything, including Crabbe himself. His arrogance cost him his life, proving that forbidden magic is never truly mastered, only survived, if you're lucky. Unlike Draco and Goyle, Crabbe had a thirst for destruction. He wasn't just following orders, he wanted chaos. His use of Fiend Fire wasn't a last resort, it was an act of overconfidence. He believed he could wield magic that even experienced wizards feared. But dark magic doesn't reward ambition. It punishes ignorance. His death wasn't just an accident. It was the inevitable result of someone who thought he could control forces far beyond his understanding. Crabbe's downfall is a classic tale of hubris. He thought he was powerful enough to control magic that had destroyed countless before him. But dark magic is insidious. It tempts, it deceives, and then it consumes. Even Voldemort, the most powerful dark wizard, was ultimately undone by his own arrogance. Crabbe's fate was a microcosm of that same lesson. Those who believe they can master the darkness often become its first victims. What makes Crabbe's story even more tragic is that he never had to go down this path. He wasn't born evil. He was shaped by his environment, his influences, and his own choices. He could have walked away like Draco eventually did, but he didn't. He embraced the darkness, thinking it would make him stronger. Instead, it consumed him. His story is a warning. Power without wisdom is a death sentence. Crabbe's death wasn't just a tragic accident, it was a lesson. The wizarding world is full of dangerous magic, but the most dangerous thing is believing you're immune to its consequences. Even the most skilled wizards fear Fiend Fire, yet Crabbe thought he could control it. His arrogance led to his destruction. His story serves as a grim reminder. Dark magic doesn't make you powerful. It only makes you disposable to those who truly wield it. In the end, Crabbe's fate was sealed the moment he chose power over caution. He wasn't the first to fall to dark magic, and he won't be the last. His story is a cautionary tale for anyone tempted by forbidden knowledge. Magic is a tool, but without wisdom, it becomes a weapon against its own wielder. Crabbe thought he could control the fire. Instead, he became its fuel, a lesson learned too late.